Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
What is that? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Why does he look and sound like Elvis Presley? What is going on, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood Super Saiyan here, hanging out, doing stuff, things like always. Welcome back to another episode of Biomutant. It is always wonderful having you guys here, hanging out, doing stuff and things. In the last episode, we started playing, as you know, post-apocalyptic world. We found out Toxocorp or whatever, Toxinol, dumped a bunch of trash in the ocean and made mutated animals, and we're one of those animals, and we're here to live out our lives. We have a big scary monster that's been hunting us down, killed our family at one point, and yeah, so we're here to uncover more of the story in Biomutant and to play and have fun. So if you guys like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're interested, and hit that bell notification so you're always notified. But otherwise, let's just enjoy this beautiful game.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Okay.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Brain melt? Okay. That's smart, I guess.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
I don't think it will. I think it's as easy as turning one knob.
There you
Twice.
go.
Okay, we short-circuited the door. I like how it's short-circuited, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it opens the door, though. Alright.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Okay. A bunch of people picking on a cripple. Okay. Fantastic.
Slash him back.
Okay. Doing some good stuff here. Oh, he's mine. No. Oh, jeez, he's got a shotgun. What does he need help for? This guy's got a freaking shotgun. Ooh, this guy's getting messed up. Let's go. Yeah. Get off a wheelchair, man. Okay. Oh, man, there's so many of them.
Deep cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess you up now. You're airborne. You can't do nothing when you're airborne. Oh, hey, what the heck? I just landed. Oh, you want some? Bro, that guy don't need my help. Oh, there's still one left. I thought he got those.
What you could make with that. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
I don't. I want to grab parts first. He's just leaving me. Give me whatever that is. Thank you. Come back. Where you going? Okay, we shut the door. Alright. This must be where he lives. So this guy just got ambushed in his own home. Okay. Unfortunately, my controller disconnected, which the charger is literally like just in the other room. So give me half a second. Well, I never had to do this in the middle of a video before. In the middle of a video. In the middle of a stream, sure. A video? No. I don't know if I'll edit this out or not. Alright, we're connected, we're wired up. Controller's charging while we're using it. So, alright, let's go talk to the wheelchair guy. Oh, he's missing a leg. Ow.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Okay. Alright, first off, I just want to point out I love the wordplay that this game has had so far. Muma, that is clearly a wordplay off of mom, for mom, and what was it, Poppy or something. It's kind of cool to see that kind of wordplay. I liked it. And second off, can we point out the fact that he said disciples of your Muma, which would be mom, which means, and they started clan factions, which means our mom must be some sort of mixed martial artist, and she trained people, and when she died, they divided into their own clans. So I wonder how that's going to play into the game, because it's got to. What the heck? Way back in the long ago. Okay. It's little us. We got a weird little hat. Okay.
Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
What is that? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Why does he look and sound like Elvis Presley? What? Okay. Yeah, asks if you were tired. And it's been a bit of a hike from the village. He wonders if her Muma knows you are here. I don't think she cares. I hope I told her. ... I don't think she cares. I hope I told her. Let's go with that one.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Is better. Potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
I can't take
The
that.
Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
What? What? It's a giant Elvis rat. Okay. I don't care what his name is. His name is Elvis Rat from now on. What on earth? Oh my gosh. Okay.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Oh my gosh. Holy gross, strong. Oh gosh, I'm dying over here.
At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch them, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I think I'm gonna cry. I gotta open up a can of soda. Drinking some 7-Up over here. Okay. Potato person. Get back here. No. Okay.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
I missed it twice.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Even like when he does the, it sounds like he's singing, like it's part of his character. You can't tell me that's not. Oh my gosh, I just can't take that seriously, bro. Oh my goodness. And I like how he's like, I swing and miss twice, and then get him on the third go, and he's like, "You are a natural." No, I really don't think I am. It grew legs. This tree just grew legs.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Whoa, hold on. I'm being hit with a lot of information here. I just hit 2 and 2 together. Elvis Rat, the frickin' goofball is frickin' Colonel Mr. Shotgun Pig Leg Wheelchair Man. What? How did he go from leather jacket, shades, frickin' voodoo to frickin' gray, no leg, frickin' looking like he's a redcoat coming straight from frickin' England, wielding a shotgun, taking out frickin' people in his own little cave thing. And then it drops me with this line: the tree started to die when the end of days began, and it wasn't long after that. ... that the World Eaters arrived. Excuse me? Okay, I have to know who these World Eaters are.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Excuse me?
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc-Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Octopod? As in, like, underwater?
Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Tribe war? Okay. Okay, we got our old net back. Okay. I still can't believe Elvis Rat became this guy. Dope. Okay, first off... Okay, there's these World Eaters. They're boss fights. That's what he was saying. One is apparently underwater. The other one, we're going to be on the far right side. We're going to be surfing out to some sort of porcupine monster. There, oh my gosh. We had Octopod going down to the depths, Porcupine sailing out to Porcupine Monster. Then we had one other ones, and they're attached to the roots. So they're like eating the roots, or like destroying the roots of the World Tree, which is kind of like protects everything and gives it life, which he planted. All right. So not only that means this whole society started in a small village, is what it's sounding like. And one of the leaders of that village was our mom. And then there's these big predator village guys that were like attacking us. And she gets killed. Over time, this tree of life grew. Her disciples split off and started their own like kingdom factions. And they're at war with each other to figure out who should do what and why. And the tree protects everyone from the predators and from the World Eaters. And the World Eaters are currently eating the roots and bringing everything down. So we have to now team up with his science buddies to go take down these World Eaters, while also trying to figure out which faction we want to join in order to end this war that is happening. That was a lot of information in a very short amount of time, with a very awesome yet ridiculous character mixed in with it. That was perfect. I love this game. Is nailing it right on the head. I love this game. It's so good. I love the nice look to the game, and then like just the detail to character. But I can also
quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Okay, thank you for that information. But the game also is also I can feel like the passion that the team has put in, because they weren't afraid to crack in jokes and things like that, which keeps the characters' interest and stuff. It's has a sense of seriousness without really committing to being too serious, which is perfect in games. And a lot of gamers like myself appreciate that touch, and I'm excited to play more.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
That's been the whole prologue to Biomutant. Wow. What a game. What a game. Look at that view, mate. I mean, come on. Can't tell me that's not beautiful. Oh, look, it's having a little prologue thing as you're walking down the hill into the game. It teaches you sprint, and it tells the co-directors, such...
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically
Good job,
challenged.
guys. Good job. The team who made this knew exactly what they were doing. They are brilliant. Oh my gosh, I'm peeing
Let's
on the
see.
side. That's how you... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a map. Okay, and it's all blurred out. But the more you run into the area, the more it uncovers the area. So you can get a zoom in, nice look at it. So this is the map. The map seems to be fairly big, which is nice. Okay, these vines are all the world bosses. There looks to be 4 in total. So, yeah. As for the factions, we haven't gotten that far. I'm gonna guess that's the next step, because the world bosses are gonna be like the big main bosses of the story. We're not gonna be fighting them right away. So I have a feeling we're going to a faction right now to learn about the other factions. So let's go ahead and do that. I love how they did this without... What the... No? No! Yes, please go away.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
That... no. That was a World Eater. And did it just say it took Elvis Rat's leg? That's how he lost his leg. Man, the guy surely knows how to at least, get a battle scar with style at least. Dang. Oh my gosh, is this the little village?
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
They never do. That was your mistake, bud.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Exactly. Let me help.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's a spark of light in you. I like the light too much already.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this
Insult.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
PSI point unlocked. Nice. Okay, we got it. We got 2 of them.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
We're getting a lot of dialogue.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby.
I knew it.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Sounds like my plan.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifu's, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay, so it looks like we're facing that. So if we go this way to the Myriads, we can go that way. So these guys are more of the survival of the fittest. They're wanting to eliminate all weak beings, including predators and of their own kind. They believe the weak shouldn't stick around. A cleansing is necessary. Almost a rapture type vibe is coming off of them, versus the Myriad wants to get rid of the monsters and protect the Tree of Life and save everybody. And Code of Honor. I think we'll go with this one for this playthrough.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Yeah. So like before, like the Dark and Light, it's really the path that you choose. The river is the way to the one we actually want to go to, versus the bridge is them. So it's their actual destinations. So we'll go this way.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Flooded. They're hinting towards the fact of global warming, the melting of the ice caps. Flooded. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, that's the fight. That's supposed to be the 2 clans. I would assume the black ones are the one, and the kind of more darker armor is the other guys over there.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
They got their own trenches and stuff. Nice. It'd be kind of cool if they have like a bit of a... It looks like they're going for the more Japanese mixed martial art, Japanese kind of based, which is really cool. I like it. But it'd be kind of cool to see like their own versions of different types of wars that are similar to ours. Because they already got trenches and stuff, and because of guns and things, it'd be nice to see if they have...
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Yeah, hey, if they attack us, we know they don't like us. I love it. It's brilliant. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see, like, this is...
It's
they were all one
path
people.
to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
So, like their own type of civil war and stuff.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I need to see the Shifu.
Says the Sifu gets to choose who sees the Sifu, but he'll let you give it a try.
Right on. So I was right. You can tell by the way they look. What?
Sibi? La panen aking kamam. Kerat na falo putut. Mustukai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Okay, So this is the ending of the video, unfortunately. But a few pointers before we go. What on earth is that? that was in the little speech spiel that he gave us that was like an hour long. Holy cow. What in the name of Godzilla lizard thing is that? I don't want to fight that. Okay, anyways, we joined them, and yeah, so in the next episode, we'll be passing by the old village where our Muma and Poppy died. So, yeah, that should be exciting, so make sure to tune in for that episode. You don't want to miss it. So, if you don't want to miss it, you know what you gotta do. You gotta hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified as soon as it goes up. And if you liked this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, if you want to. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful day. I enjoyed having you here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like always, Super Saiyan out.